Is there a difference between an objection and skepticism? It is important that you are able to recognize one versus the other. What is skepticism? A doubting or questioning attitude or state of mind. Doubt about the truth of something. The disbelief in any claims of ultimate knowledge. What is the difference between an objection and skepticism? An objection is a reason or argument offered in disagreement, opposition, refusal, or disapproval. If unclear, the reason or argument may be based on skepticism, or if communicated directly, it may directly address the doubt or disbelief. What must you do to successfully address skepticism and gain customer or prospect acceptance? Ask for more information if the exact source of the statement is unclear. For example, "Tell me more," or "I'm not sure exactly what your concern is. Could you please explain further?" To be certain that you understand, clarify or paraphrase. Before you proceed, what is the final step you must take? Address the concern and then ask the prospect if you have satisfied their skepticism by bringing clarity to the source of doubt. Is there a difference between an objection and indifference? Is it important that you're able to recognize one versus the other? What is indifference? Indifference is a lack of interest or concern in the subject matter at hand. Although what you are presenting may be of utmost urgency in your mind, for the prospect it is of unimportance or of little or no concern to them. How is indifference different from an objection? While an objection is a reason or argument, statement, offered in disagreement, opposition, refusal, or disapproval, indifference has no substance. An indifferent individual does not care. What must you do to successfully address indifference and gain prospect acceptance? First, you must make certain that you have clearly identified indifference as the root issue. Then, grounds must be presented in order to make the issue have significance to them. What must you do to successfully address indifference and gain prospect or customer acceptance? Tell them you are surprised by their reaction. Ask them to explain why they feel that way. Search for open-mindedness by asking if there are any circumstances under which they would feel differently or what would potentially change their view. Before you proceed, what is the final step you must take? Address their indifference and then ask the prospect if you have satisfied their indifference by bringing urgency to the matter which initially was unimportant to them. Whether you are dealing with an objection, skepticism, or indifference, always keep in mind what Dale Carnegie said: "A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still."